8, back again with another podcast for you, or a live stream. On this beautiful Saturday afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing very well. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. Just wanted to holler at the players for a minute with my Romeo E. Juliet cigar and bourbon and Coke, Whistle Pig and Coke. That's a man's drink. It feels good to be a man. It feels good to be a man. It feels good to be a black man full of testosterone even after 51 years on this planet. I have nothing to be ashamed about. I have nothing to feel like less than a man about anything in this world. Because slowly but surely my time is coming up. I don't know when, I don't know where, but it's hopefully a beautiful woman is going to be on top of me when I go. All right. You know, I always say that's the best way to go out, play. Kind of natural causes with a big-breasted woman lying on top of you, man. It can't get any better than that, man. Now, y'all motherfuckers are going out and getting shot, stabbed over a bitch. I want to die in a bitch's arms, naked, with titties in my face, man. I'm talking about great big titties on my face, or even nice little titties. I don't mind. Hey, listen, I'm a big fan of both titties and ass, man. You gotta match up proportionally. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. All right, let me see what I'm going to want to talk to you fellas about, because I just saw on one of my Facebook stories in a group. I can't remember what the group was. But there's a world star hip hop story about Steve Smith, you know, got caught smashing another brother's wife, man. So, remember when I told you that traditionalism is over? Even Coach Greg Adams said traditionalism is over, player. It's over. There's no such thing as tradition anymore. A traditional marriage, a traditional girlfriend, nothing. Unless you're a Gen Xer like myself, then you know, we still hold on to the 20th century values. But like I told you before, we're living in the 21st century world, man. We're 25 years into the 21st century, man. And I hate to say it, things have changed dramatically. Will it reset? Hopefully. But hopefully I'll still be alive when things begin to reset. But until then, you have to adapt. You have to adapt and let nature take its course. And right now, nature is actually taking its course right now. With the orange pimp in office, man. I don't know about the orange pimp. I don't think he's going to last too long in office, man, fucking with people's money. But we'll see what happens. But he got these females shook. He exposed a lot of things that out there that should have been exposed 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. But nobody had the courage to do it. There's one thing I got to respect about Donald Trump, man. He may be a scumbag, he may be a loser, he may be a white trash loser. I didn't vote for the motherfucker. I don't get excited over presidents, all right? I don't really get excited over presidents that's in office right now. Last one I got excited about is that big-eared punk-ass president, Obama, who allows his woman to dictate what he is supposed to be as a man, as a president. All right? He didn't go up to her and say, "Shut up, bitch. I'm talking, men are talking." All right? I told you, man, there's not enough men. There's a whole lot of males, not a lot of men. Now, be that as it may, I started rewatching the TV series, The Sopranos, right? All right. If you want to have, even though these guys were scumbags, but it's red pill. If you really, really watch it, it's really red pill. Some of the characters have been red pill. Like for instance, I think around season 5, when Tony and Carmela was getting a divorce or separation and leading up to a divorce. She was trying to throw her father, a birthday surprise party, right? And when she told her father that they were going to get a divorce, well, they already knew that they were getting a divorce. But when she told them that Tony wasn't supposed to be there, was asked not to show up, you know what her father said? Her father said, if the man of the house isn't there, I'm not showing up. You know, that stuck with me. The man of the house. Now, in black society, I ain't gonna call black community. I call it in black society, which I am in. There's not a lot of men out there that are the head of their households. You see, and I'm trying to explain it to my parent, my mother, and anybody that asks me, hey, talking crazy. How come you're not married at 51 years old? How come you're not married? Well, number one, I'm not married because I want to be the head of my household. I don't want to go to my wife, to make a decision. I'll hear what she has to say, but if I'm going to make a decision what's best, in the best interest of our family, I'm going to be the one that makes that decision. Okay? Now, if I'm not involved with the school, with the children and their school situation or anything like that, and she has to deal with that, I'll let her deal with the children on a limited basis. Okay? But I want to know what the fuck is going on. Because these are my children. I want to make sure that they're behaving themselves, adhering to the family code of conduct, and being respectful to their elders. All right? Being respectful to anybody. Just being respectful. That's why I'm not married, because I have high standards. I have high standards of who's going to be my wife. Now, at my old age, if I happen to get married, well, I probably at this point, I'm not marrying no old bitch. We can be partners. We can be together. We can be partners. We can be living in the same household or something. But I can't see myself marrying no old bitch. All right? For what? For who? For what? Marrying an old bitch for what? Now, I mean, if she's totally amazing to me and willing to take care of me and feed me Jello and change my diapers when I get older, then I'll consider it. But fellas, what do you get out of marrying an old bitch that already been divorced, that had children of their own, that have their own children, about to be a grandmother, and you're sitting there looking all crazy because you're not considered a grandfather. You're just a motherfucker that's married to their mother, to their grandmother. You ain't nothing to them. So would any self-respecting, sensible man would get involved in that shit? Now, the only reason why I would do it, I would just be dating. I'd date an old bitch, but I won't take her serious. I probably won't take her seriously unless she has to be totally, totally amazing to me. Okay? Okay? She would have to be amazing. She would have to be amazing. She would have to be an amazing woman. She has to be an exceptional woman for me to even consider having this bitch have my last name. Okay? I want you to understand that, fellas. It's chess, not checkers out there. When it comes to dating, when it comes to marriage, all right? Now, would I marry somebody younger? Yeah, hell yeah. I'm looking for somebody younger. I'm looking for somebody younger. What the fuck I'm gonna do with an old bitch? If I get a young woman, possibly in their late 20s, early 30s, I don't give a fuck what. Listen, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. If I give me a 32-year-old woman that's childbearing age, that likes me, that want to be in my world, that want to be in my circle, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it, play. More than likely, if I do date somebody younger, it won't be a black woman. I have to say. Now, I've said this about interracial marriage and dating. Now, it may sound like I'm contradicting myself, but when you grow old, maybe I am contradicting myself. I don't know. Okay? I believe, I'm with Dr. Umar. I believe that black men and black women should be together. All right? And if it's not a black American woman, get yourself a Jamaican Caribbean with a black woman, or get yourself a woman from Africa, all right? But again, if you don't go through that dynamic, you're going to go through some sort of fucking confusion. It's going to be complicated. Because again, when you go out to Africa, they're tribal. When you go out to the Caribbean, they always want their own. They want their Caribbean men. Except when they come up for a strange reason. Most of the Caribbeans that come over here, Caribbean women, they don't necessarily want their own men. Yeah, I was messing with a Trinidadian woman, right? And she was like, man, I prefer to date American men. Black American, well, she refers to me as American, but yeah, black American men. Going back around 1999, I was working at an airline at the airport. I saw this beautiful, light-skinned, little-legged woman. I found out she was from Grenada. Very attractive young lady. And I asked her, look, she dated Caribbean. Well, I was trying to get a date with her. You know, I was doing all that sucker for love shit. Sending her flowers and shit on the job anonymously. She knew it was me. Because who the fuck would do that shit? See, that's when I was in my simp mode. I was in my sucker for love, simp shit. Because I was trying to get my college, I was getting my college degree, got my college degree, trying to get a job. Because I didn't understand how the world worked. Or how to make money. And how to make money is not through no goddamn job. And I knew that at Primerica, but that's another podcast in itself, man. I'm trying to get y'all away from that bullshit MLM, multi-level scams. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a scam, because the skills that you learn from being involved in that bullshit for $99, you'll learn how to scam yourself. You'll learn sales skills. You'll learn people skills. If you're a people person, you'll learn right away whether or not you're a people person. Learning how to accept your rejection. Those are what is called transferable skills, right? You can go ahead and transfer those skills into any field, man. Any field that's dealing with sales related, or even your own business. Because if you own your own business, you're selling, nigga. You're in the sales business. If you own your own business, you're in the sales business, man. But you'll learn right away who you are and what you need. If you're willing to go forward, if you're weak in some areas, you better improve. But anyway, let me get back to this Grenadian woman, right? I was doing all that sucker for love shit, and it never really materialized because she had a boyfriend, but she liked me. She gave me her number. I was calling the bitch. We talked for hours and shit, but nothing really materialized because I found another job, and we kind of lost. And I graduated from college, and we kind of lost touch. But that's okay. That happens. That's life. That happens. But anyway, what I was trying to say, what I was really trying to say, she'll date her own, but she kind of prefers American men because I remember what she told me, that because American men, if they get with you, if you happen to get an American man, they will love you to death, which is true because Black American men, we're more egalitarian, we're more open, we're more tolerant, we're more accommodating to our women. Believe it or not, despite what these punk ass black women be saying about black men, the truth is, you get one of us, we'll love you to death, man. We'll do anything in the world for you. Okay? And if you break our heart, woo, Lord. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's complicated when you go outside of America to find love, to find happiness, and find peace, and build, not just build. If some of y'all still believe in that, in having a family, I still believe in that. I think black men and black women should get married, get together, get married, and have children together. You know, I still believe in that. But in my case, I'm old. I just don't give a fuck. I'm saying, if you see talking crazy, walking hand in hand with a white woman, an Asian woman, or a Hindu woman, or a Hispanic woman, just turn your head and mind your business, all right? Because none of y'all motherfuckers are gonna be there for me when I get old. When I get older, and I start pissing and shitting on myself, and you ain't gonna be changing my diaper. All right? You're not gonna remind me to take certain types of medication. Okay? You're not gonna be there in the hospital bed with me at my side on my last days on earth. So turn your head, mind your business. And I tell black men, do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. I prefer to be with my own, but do what's best for you. I'm gonna do what's best for me. You do what's best for you. Okay? Fuck all that Dr. Umar bullshit, all right? Because he's full of shit. Because he's not married to a black woman. Okay? You should never really take advice from a man about black men and black women getting together if they're not married to a black woman. Now, I'll listen to Dr. Umar for entertainment purposes. And keep in mind, entertainment purposes. And yeah, I'll donate to his punky ass school. Not because he's gonna build the school, because I know he ain't building that goddamn school. I'll donate to him because he's hilarious. He's entertaining. Okay, he's a clown. That's why people donate to his Cash App. I want Cash App, Venmo, Zelle to restore his accounts, man. GoFundMe, restore his accounts. This motherfucker is funny. He is hilarious. He cracks me up. Just by looking at the guy cracks me up. I want to give him money because he cracks me up, man. Man, this is a goddamn good cigar, shit. It's always good to have a cigar on a Saturday, man. It's always good to have a cigar on a Saturday and just hang out. I got some cigars from my favorite cigar lounge right on City Island. I go up there every other week. And, nice little selection of cigars, man. This is what a man is supposed to be doing. This is what a man is supposed to be doing. I don't know where you are in this world, but if you have a house with land and a backyard or a porch, just go ahead and get a cigar. Sit on your porch, get a cigar, sit on your porch, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the day. Just enjoy the hour or the hours. Always good to have, you enjoy it, especially on a Saturday. I'm not going to keep, well, I also want to talk about, on YouTube, there's been a rash of videos about men staying away from baby mamas, not even dating these hoes. Isn't that what I was telling y'all motherfuckers 10 years ago, especially in my video, in my podcast? Multiple children, women with multiple children, with multiple men, is the destruction of the black community. I told y'all that. And that was the podcast that went viral. All right, semi-viral. I had about 15,000, 20,000 views on that one. But the thing about it is, now that I'm older and wiser, I can look back on that and I said, okay, I was a little harsh, but it was true. I would say that any man that is involved in a situation with a single mom, and you're raising that child, her child, something's wrong with you. You're beyond delusional. You need help. You need to seek therapy. You need to seek manhood. Now, there are exceptions to the rule, and I'm going to put it out there. Russell Wilson is an exception to the rule, and I'll tell you why. All right? Yeah, Ciara had her whole phase, just like any other woman has their whole phase, all right? Ain't no woman in the 21st century ever had a whole phase. Even in the 20th century, all these women have whole phases, man. All of them. All of them. All of them. Their pussy get hot. You know, when they're younger, their pussy is hot as fire, man. All right? They see it. They see a motherfucker that they're attracted to them, that they're attracted to, and they're going to drop the drawers for them. All right? What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all fellas, man? Women, in the first, even in the picture, even in the first 5 minutes of meeting them, if they like the way you dress, if they not even the way you dress, if you're even clean, if you dress clean and you present yourself well, even if you present yourself well, if there's something about you as a man that they like, that turns them on sexually, all right? They will drop the jaw. They'll know within the first 5 minutes whether or not they're gonna drop the jaws. Nigga, I know it because it has happened to me. I told you that, man. It has happened to me in these streets, man. And the reason being, I wasn't like a little boy. I wasn't shy. I wasn't like, oh shucks, oh, a beautiful woman. No, you don't do that shit. You don't compliment a woman on her physical attributes. You try to get into her spiritual attributes, man. You compliment her on her spirit, her aura. Okay? That way she got you thinking. You got her thinking about you, man. But overall, a woman knows who they want to sleep with in the first 5 minutes of meeting you. Especially when you open your mouth. They'll know. They will know. That's why when you're doing that online dating bullshit, and you actually go out on a date with this bitch, if she ain't holding your hand, if she ain't touching you, if you're not playing around, if you're not talking about sex and shit like that, or playfully talking about sex, if you're not doing all of that, the bitch don't like you. If you have to work for her to get her affection, the bitch ain't for you. Leave her alone. Don't even call that bitch. Hey, ladies, if you are listening to this shit, this is the reason why we don't call back. Because if we know that you ain't interested, we know that you're not interested, all right? We're not gonna fight for it. We're just gonna say next and move on. Man, this is a goddamn good. So come on, man. I know I keep saying that, but it's light. It doesn't have my head spinning. Not too strong. On a late February day. Late February. Damn, this month is almost over. Next week, this month is over. Next Saturday is going to be March 1st. It was just New Year's, too. Time is going by quickly, and this goes to the young folks out there. Time goes by real quick, so you better get your shit together. Because you don't want to be 51 years old having nothing to your name. Get your shit together, fellas. Get your shit together. That's all I'm gonna say. But listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this cigar and this whistle pig and Coke. And I'm going to grab something to eat and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. All right. All right. This is Talking Crazy 88 signing off, and I am out of here, people. Black men, let's be careful out there and start looking out for each other. All right. Talk to you soon. Talk to y'all next week. Oh shit. Oh shit. The audio is not good. Oh shit. 3 minutes and the audio is not good. Oh shit. All right. My bad, y'all. I'll do better next week. All right. Talk to y'all later.